People, this man right here named Rasheem Carter was being chased in Mississippi by 3 truckloads of white men that was yelling racial slurs at him. So while this man was being chased, he ran to the police station in Taylorsville, Mississippi. He told them he was being chased. White man was yelling racial slurs at him. He said he was very scared. Can they please give him a ride? The police told Rasheem Carter they is not a taxi service. And then Rasheem Carter told them exactly where he was going. And then they said that's out of their jurisdiction. So Rasheem Carter left the police station when they refused to give him a ride. He was later seen that day on surveillance camera at a Family Dollar. He was looking very scared. And people, later on that same day, after he was seen at Family Dollars, he was caught on surveillance cameras running in the woods in Taylorsville, Mississippi. He did not have a shirt on. He was sweating. He was looking over his shoulders, and it looked like he had a stick in his hand for protection. People, this man was never seen alive again when he was running into the woods with no shirt on, with a stick in his hand. He was looking very scared, looking over his shoulder. His body was found 1 month later in the pieces. People, when I tell you Rasheem Carter's body was in pieces, his vertebrae and his spinal cord was in a different spot than his head. He was beheaded. He was missing his teeth. People, this man's body parts was scattered all over the woods. Investigators found 4 separate sets of his remains in the woods. Now, people, what I'm about to tell you next is going to be hard to hear, but whomever did this to Rasheem Carter, they took their time and cut his body up in the woods. People, they found Rasheem Carter private parts in his mouth. Yes, they found his private parts in his mouth. Now, people, get this. Law enforcement said it was no foul play. They said animals did that to this man's body. Now, people, let's just recap. This man was being chased by 3 truckloads of white men that was yelling racial slurs at him. He even called his mother to let her know exactly what was going on. He ran to the police station, asked them for a ride. They said they is not a taxi service. He then was seen at a Family Dollar on surveillance camera. And later that day, he was seen in the woods with no shirt, sweating, looking over his shoulder with a stick in his hand. And law enforcement is saying there was no foul play while his private parts was in his mouth. How can an animal do that? Now, people, who exactly was Rasheem Carter? Well, people, he was 25 years old. He graduated from college. He owned a seafood business. He was a professional welder. And people, far as we know, this man never been in trouble before. He never been to jail before. He doesn't have a criminal record.